neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Who is it?
It's Paul.
What are you doing here? Is there something wrong?
I've got to talk to you.
Sure. Come on in.
Look, I know it's late, but I did something tonight which concerns both of us, and I thought I'd better tell you before you see Mr. Edagawa in the morning.
Go on.
Gail, he hinted at the most fantastic tie-up with Japan for me. Oh, and this could be good for you, too.
Well, it sounds marvellous.
Yeah, there's one little proviso, though. Well, he said he prefers all his business associates to be family men.
And?
And I told him you and I were getting married.
Paul, what did you go and do that for?
Well, you heard him at dinner. He said that he thinks married men are more stable and more responsible.
Well, it wasn't too responsible telling him that we're engaged.
It was such a bad idea. I mean, we get along pretty well, don't we?
Oh, sure, we get along fine, but that doesn't mean we should get married.
Look, Gail, we are pretty similar in a lot of ways.
Like?
Like, I want to make something of my life, get somewhere. I mean, I've never made that a secret, have I?
There's nothing wrong with being ambitious.
Yeah, well, I always thought that you were pretty much the same. Well, keen to make a go of it.
So you think we'd make a good partnership, is that it?
Look, there'd be no drama, nothing to hold you back or tie you down. Instead, we'd be able to help each other as friends.
What you're suggesting is a marriage of convenience. That's what they call it, isn't it?
Yeah, if you like. The whole idea is that it would work out to our mutual advantage.
Well, I suppose quite a few marriages have been built on this.
Yeah, and a lot of people get blinded by their emotions too and end up on the rocks in no time. But we both know that.
Look, even if I was head over heels in love, I'd want to give the idea of marriage a hell of a lot of thought.
Look, Gail, it would work out perfectly. We'd simply be two intelligent people making the wisest possible move to secure our futures.
I think I need some coffee.
Who is it?
It's just me, Scott.
Just be quiet. Hey, what's up, mate? Is it Daphne? Gran said she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, she's just in for observation. She'll be all right. Where's her up? I was going to knock on your window.
How come? What's the problem?
Do you think I've been acting like a nerd lately or what?
Only since you were born, why?
No, seriously, mate. A few people think I have. I'm just wondering if you think the same thing. Well, come on, tell me the truth.
Well, ever since you've been hanging around with your friends from uni.
Yeah, go on.
Well, it's just that you've been trying to act really cool, that's all. All you ever seem to talk about is philosophy and Bob Dylan lyrics.
Pretty stupid, huh?
You asked me to tell you.
Yeah, well, thanks for being truthful. I guess everyone else was right then.
I knew you'd snap out of it. I'm your best mate. We've got to keep the faith, right?
Yeah, keep the faith.
Anyway, the only real time you bugged me was when you made out you were the big uni student and I was just a little school kid. I was a bit sensitive about that at the time.
Yeah, I guess I should have realised.
Look, mate, as long as you're aware of the problem, then there isn't any.
But it's not just you that I've let down. I mean, it's Des and Daph and Jane. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Look at it as a type of insurance.
Against what?
Jeremy and others like him. Well, you said yourself you were worried about the effect he had on him.
And if I were engaged to you, he'd back off. Is that the idea?
Him and anyone else he didn't want to become involved with, yeah.
It's a valid point, Paul, but it's a bit on the cold-blooded side, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but most business decisions are.
You're thinking of a contract, binding us by clauses and special conditions instead of vows.
In a sense, yeah. Well, we'd know about it, but there'd be no reason for anyone else to.
To everyone else, it'd be the last tango in Erinsborough.
Yeah. Look, it'll be a private arrangement between us. And if the deal with Mr. Udagawa pays off, I might have to expand the entire operation. And this way I'd have a ready-made partner.
Till death us do part. Hmm? You've got it all worked out.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Look, Gail, you'd be getting two essentials. Both security and success.
What about an escape clause?
Well, if you didn't like the deal after a couple of years, you could break the contract.
Divorce?
Why not? Well, there'd be no bitterness, would there? And we'd find a fair way to split things up.
You really are an incurable romantic.
Yes, well, if you look at it rationally, you'll find that it's a very, very smart move.
It's getting late, Paul. I'd better be going to bed.
But Gail...
Let me think the idea through. You know me, I always like to examine the fine print first.
Hope I haven't let you down too, mate. Seems as though I've been acting a bit thoughtless lately, doesn't it? So much for being in with the in crowd, hey, boy.
Just a bit thirsty. I thought I'd get a drink.
Yeah, sure. I was just about to put Bouncer out.
Yeah, right. Look, Mike, you know how much Daphne and I care about you, and... Oh, what the heck, we don't just care about you. We love you heaps, both of us. All we want is for you to be happy. And look, I know Daph's been a bit stroppy lately, but there's nothing I can blame you for about that. It's just, well, high blood pressure. It's part of her condition at the moment.
Oh, come on, Des. I know you're just trying to make me feel good, but that's not true.
Sure it is.
Well, look, if she had high blood pressure in the first place, it was certainly me who made it worse, right? Well, if I'd acted a bit more responsible, she'd be here with us now, wouldn't she?
You don't know that. No one does.
All I know is that I tried to show everyone how grown up I was. Just ended up acting like a stupid kid. Look, it might be better if I had a shift out.
Better for who? For you? For Daph and I? Of course not. We're a family and we'll see it through.
Family, hey?
At best.
Well, if you're going to treat me like your son, why didn't you blast the hell out of me instead of letting me strut around and make a fool of myself?
Because I knew you'd be okay. What did you want me to do, belch her?
No. Probably would have knocked your block off anyway.
Yeah? Time to hit the sack, killer.
I got the feeling you didn't sleep too well last night.
Oh, you're right, I didn't.
Yeah, this will fix you up.
No, thanks, Dad.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know how you do it. You're sick of helping.
Good breakfast for a good day's work.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah, well, I've got some jobs to do at the workshop.
Oh, that damn car.
Pass the sauce, will you?
You're going to work on that car, aren't you?
Yes. I thought we had an agreement you wouldn't carry on about that. So you pass the sauce, please.
You and your precious number 13, you're obsessed with it.
At Fisher's last night, I heard voices.
Yeah, only one, Paul.
Yeah? What did he want at that hour?
Oh, nothing important. Just a couple of business problems. Asked me to marry him, that sort of thing.
Oh, that's wonderful. I always said he was a good catch. You know, that Paul's got his head screwed on the right way. We'd like to have a fella's down
Hang
at the
on
pub.
a minute, Dad. Don't get carried away. I wasn't serious.
I thought you were fair dinkum. It was a rotten trick, Gail. You could do a lot worse than marry Paul, you know. You two are like peas in a pod.
Come over to the garage this morning, have a look at number 13.
That'd be great. I could see Charlene after too, couldn't I?
Oh, I'm glad you two have sorted out your problems.
I'm not the only one.
Just as long as there's no more talk of you running off to Brisbane.
No, Dad, we won't, I promise. Though the weather in Perth's pretty good at this time of the year. I'm only kidding. Couldn't afford the petrol anyway.
Yeah, don't get too caught up, mate. It's more to life than Charling, you know.
Hold on. Jim, that's Ruth and Lucy on the phone from London. They want to speak to you.
Gran, I need your advice. I want to buy Charlene something.
I see.
Hello, darling.
What's the problem?
Well, it's just that I want to buy her something to show that I care about her.
What a lovely thought. What about, a friendship ring?
That's a bit corny, Gran.
Scott, giving someone you love a ring is never corny.
Oh, well, maybe you're right.
I don't care.
We'll go and have a look.
Shh.
Put Ruth back on the phone, please. Yeah, hi. I don't want to hear any more about it, Ruth. I don't want to hear any more about it. No. No, it's out of the question. Lucy is coming home, and that's final.
You go, Des.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's not necessary to make...
No, I insist. I insist. It's the least I can do.
No, hang on. I don't want you to feel as if you have to make amends for anything.
Des, that's not true. I've got to make up for all the times when I didn't do my bit, remember? Now, first of all, I'm going to go work at the coffee shop.
Mike.
Then I'm going to go and see Daphne, take her some flowers, fruit, something like that.
Mike.
While I'm there, I can organise with her to take over things while she's laid up. I can always catch up on my lectures later.
No.
But Des...
No, I
listen.
don't want you to do that. You worked hard to get into uni. I don't want you skipping lectures.
But Des, look...
No buts about it. And I'll ring Mum and tell her to take over from the coffee shop for a while.
All right. I'm still going to go and see Daphne this morning, OK?
Do you need a hand on that?
I'm just trying to work out some figures here. Look, I know you don't like me taking money out of my account willy-nilly, but I'm just going to see if I can afford a cheap car, that's all.
I hate to disillusion you, mate, but there is no such thing. If you buy an old one, you're just going to buy someone else's troubles. You'll never be able to afford the upkeep.
Scott's got a car and he's still at school. Sorry, Des. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I didn't mean to put Scott down.
Look, I don't know how much Scott spends on that car, but I'm sure Jim must be helping out. A lot. Look, I'll show you something. I do this at work for people who are thinking about getting a loan. All right, now you got your allowance, all right? Plus your earnings from the coffee shop. Now, take out board. Petrol to and from uni, plus running around. You got your rego, your tyres, insurance, plus a little bit on maintenance. Lose your $10 in the red already.
Guess I didn't think of all that.
Cars are a constant drain on your finances. Ask anyone who's got one. It's never ending. Nothing will send you broke quicker than cars or women.
No, Lucy. No, I'll see you at the airport. Bye-bye. She wanted to stay over there for another 4 months. Can you believe that?
She should have known you'd say no. She's missed enough school already.
Well, that's the bit that got me most. She wants to go to some exclusive ladies' college. She kept calling me father. Whatever happened to good old Dad?
Oh, it makes you sound like a priest or something.
I'm sure Ruth wouldn't have suggested it if she didn't feel that it was in Lucy's best interest.
I think I know what's best for
I
Lucy.
know that, Jim. All I'm saying is that when Ruth was over here, they were very close. And you know how much Lucy loves Ruth's children.
Oh, well, maybe I was a bit hard on Ruth. I'll write to her and explain.
Well, I'm sure she'll understand.
We hardly ever see Julie anymore. I don't want to lose Lucy as well.
What does she want to go to one of those posh schools for, anyway? Aren't we good enough or something?
Oh, Mr. Udagawa, how nice to see you again. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Please, this is a small gift in appreciation of our lovely evening.
It's extremely beautiful, thank you.
It is also a gift of congratulations for the engagement of your son Paul and his very lovely assistant, Gail.
Engagement? Are you sure?
He told me himself last night. Look, I'm very embarrassed. He did not tell his father of his intentions.
He did not.
Oh, he's very busy. He probably wanted it to be a surprise.
I hope I have not, what you say, let the sack out of the bag.
Hi.
What do you want?
Right now, I'd settle for a cold shower.
Go away.
Oh, come on. Go, give a poor jogger a break. Hey, come on. I didn't come here to hurt you. I came because of number 13.
Look, I can sort of understand that, but why drag Dad into it? There are a lot of other mechanics, you know?
Because nobody loves that car like Rob does.
And you'll use that to get the work done for nothing, I bet.
I'm going to pay him every cent. And my word as a gentleman.
Don't make me laugh.
I didn't intend to. I mean it. And the car wasn't the only reason I came. It was a good excuse to see you.
Then you're wasting your time.
How about lunch?
You've got to be kidding.
All I'm asking for is one lunch. You want me to stay away after that? I will.
Well, that makes it more appealing. Are you going to pay?
Of course.
Well, accept. You do owe me at least a lunch.
All right, I'll meet you at the hotel restaurant at 12.
Okay.
I think I'm understanding my children less and less as they get older.
Yes. Well, I've spent a lot of time with Gail lately. I mean, no one's more surprised than I am. I didn't think she was ready to make any commitments.
Well, maybe it was just a snap decision. You know, one of those heat of the moment, romantic type of things.
That's even more worrying. Paul isn't exactly the romantic type. Paul? Paul, is this true?
Well, what's going on,
Wait,
mate?
hang on. One at a time. Gran, first.
Are you engaged to Gail?
Who told you?
We, that is, your family, had to find out from Mr. Udagawa.
Yeah, sorry about that, Dad. It's just the way it turned out, that's all. Well, Mr. Udagawa accidentally beat me to the punch.
I didn't even know you were contemplating marriage.
Well, I've come to look at a few things differently, that's all.
Paul, I hope you're not being hasty about this. I mean, you've been hurt a lot before.
I know, Gran, but this is different. Believe me. Well, Gail and I have been tossing up the idea of marriage for a while.
Best kept secret in Ramsay Street, I reckon.
I got to realise what a wonderful woman she is, that's all.
You know what this means, don't you?
What?
Rob Lewis will be your father and...
Rob Lewis! What's wrong with me? I haven't even congratulated you.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Good night.
I'm so glad you agreed to come.
I was hungry.
Well, you should enjoy it then. Listen, what's your actual position here?
Public relations manager.
Ah, clever girl.
Getting cleverer by the minute.
Aren't you going to look at the menu?
No need. Give me the biggest lobster you've got.
And I'll have steak. Rare, please.
Do you still like champagne?
Of course. That reminds me, do you remember the first time we had lobster?
What is this? Nostalgia time?
Well, I remember we were celebrating our 2nd month of marriage. We thought it was such a great achievement.
It was.
And we had to pick the lobster straight from the tank.
Oh, and I felt sorry for them all crowded together and couldn't bring myself to do it.
So I had to get that waiter to tell you that he had one already dead in the kitchen.
And I believed you.
Yeah, I don't think Rob will forget that evening either.
That's right, you didn't have any money. You had to come and bail us out.
I'll never forget the look on his face when he saw that bill.
To this day, I don't think you've ever paid him back.
Listen, why don't we have some real fun?
Still the same old Jeremy.
Let's go to Luna Park after lunch.
Are you kidding?
Why not?
It's your money.
Well, I thought I'd drop in and see if you need a hand. Flat out, are you? It's me, Des, remember? We live in the same house?
Yeah, hi, Des.
Look, mate, I know you got your heart set on getting a car and everything.
Yeah.
The way I feel, I'm sure Daphne agrees, you shouldn't get yourself financially committed to buying a car at this stage.
I agree.
It's... You what?
I agree. I totally think you're right about me not being able to afford a car.
Oh, that's very sensible of you, Mike.
Well, I mean, massive insurance, right?
Right.
And all that petrol.
Like Sponge's old cars.
Yep. Can't argue with good advice. I've completely given up the idea of getting a car. I think I'll get a motorbike instead. I mean, I've hardly seen them shake hands, let alone kiss.
So they wouldn't be the first couple to keep the relationship secret, Scott.
Yeah, but that marriage is a bit drastic, don't you think?
Your turn will come, your turn will come.
Oh, good day. Come and have a look at her over here.
Oh, wow, what a beast. Look at this.
Yeah, she's not far off being ready either. Who's keeping the relationship a secret?
From the immediate family. Every other stranger seems to know about it.
About what?
You mean Gail still hasn't told you?
Tell me what?
Paul and Gail have announced their engagement.
Didn't fall for that one, did you? Gail tried it on me at breakfast. Wasn't full for a second.
I'm afraid it's not a joke, Rob. I got it from a very reliable source, Paul himself.
That it is for real. They are getting married.
Looks like we're going to be related, mate.
You little ripper. A bloke like Paul's just what Gail needs.
I suppose this means I qualify for a family discount for repairs, doesn't it?
I suppose it does at that. Hey, this calls for a celebration drink. And I've got just the stuff. My apple cider. Oh, fruit in the bottle, you know. Yeah, 3 glasses of that, you're away with the pixies.
Great. What are we waiting for, huh?
Oh, hi, Gran.
Oh, hi, Paul. Gail not with you?
No, I thought you might have been here, actually.
No, I haven't seen her since last night. No eating the subject matter.
I thought it was only the artist that was supposed to suffer.
Do you want me to get you something to eat?
Nah, don't bother. I'll go and look for Gail.
I thought you two would be inseparable by now.
Again, just because we're engaged doesn't mean we have to live in each other's pockets.
Yes, I suppose. Anyway, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Paul, you do think that Gail is completely over Jeremy, don't you?
Yeah, we talked it all over. Look, the way he's treated her before, I think he's got absolutely no chance.
Oh, I can't remember when I've had so much fun.
Welcome home, little fella. You always did bring me a lot of luck, Gail. No one else ever did.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how frightening that roller coaster really was.
You were in safe hands. I was with you.
We really did have a lot of fun, Jeremy, but that's all it was, fun. Let's not pretend that it was anything else.
I'm not pretending when I say I still love you.
Jeremy.
You're the one who's pretending. Pretending you don't feel the same way about me.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Jeremy, I can't do this. Stop.
Don't fight it.
No, it's not what I want.
All right. What do you want?
If it was right, I'd know it was right. I'd feel it. But you take from me, you use me up, and it's not going to happen again. Please leave.
All right. If that's what you want. But I still love you.
You don't even know what it means.
I'm only asking for another chance.
1 chance, 10 chances. How many more do you need? Look, my mind's made up. Just when I start to feel strong again, you come along and mess it all up. I don't need that, and I won't go through it again.
You're throwing away a lot of good times.
Like what? All the affairs you had? The arguments over money every time you threw it away on some stupid dream? You keep telling me that you're not like that anymore. But what about your obsession with that car?
All right, I'll sell it. Seriously, I'll sell it. Compared to the last year and a half without you, a dumb old car's just a dumb old car. I want you, Gail. And if I have to sell number 13 to prove it, I won't even blink. Consider it gone.
But the money, you'd lose a fortune.
The money's irrelevant. Perhaps we should think about finishing restoring it first, but we can talk about that later.
I don't know what to say.
Good. You always said that actions speak louder than words.
I thought Des had a right to know.
It was none of your concern. You meddled.
I most certainly did not.
Harold, face facts. You meddled. It's not the first time either. I won't even go into that hideous altercation at the waterhole the night of the Bucks.
You were being manhandled.
Rob Lewis became a bit boisterous. That is all.
Oh, boisterous, that's the word we're using for it today, is it? How very pleasant for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, one could be given cause to wonder why you are jumping to his defence so quickly, unless, of course, you enjoyed it.
Harold Bishop, how dare you?
Well, we can only go on the evidence.
Yes, and jump to a wild conclusion.
Oh.
Well, you can just keep on jumping, Harold, and while you're about it, go jump in the lake.
Oh, I see. We're at the sticks and stones stage, are we? Well, how very sophisticated of us.
Harold, there's a simple solution to all this, and it begins with the words, I'm sorry. Now, after you have practiced on Daphne and myself, I suggest you try it out on Rob Lewis.
Over my dead body.
Harold, please, don't tempt me.
Anything else you want?
Oh, yeah, a drink. I've got a mouth on me like a cam on a sail factory.
I thought we agreed to wait till after you'd finished. Oh, what?
Oh, 1 bottle gone. Must be a real potent batch.
It's the moonshine you were talking about.
Yeah, that's the stuff. You know, strong enough to turn number 13 into a dragster.
Well, what is the verdict?
Well, suspension, bearings, new axle, and a lot of oil leaks.
Sounds like you're talking money.
Yeah, big money. Listen, why don't you hop over and have a bit of a squiz for yourself? I'll go and answer the phone.
I'm a fair man, Lewis. I call a spade a spade. But your performance at the Buck's Turn bordered on the despicable. I'm prepared to overlook that in the name of armistice. We have to work with each other. We should respect each other. That's all I'm prepared to say. Oh, Jim.
I take it that apology was meant for Rob.
It's more than he deserved, but yes, it was.
Well, may I make a suggestion? Apologise, don't moralise. It'll be more effective.
Ah, a touch strong, you think?
Just a tad.
Harold.
I owe you an apology, Rob. My behaviour left a lot to be desired.
Go on.
And anyway, I'm sorry.
Good. No point in anyone holding a grudge.
And so say all of us, Harold.
I reckon this calls for a celebration.
We're having one tonight. Remember Gail and Paul's engagement?
Of course. Hey, I know just the stuff to toast a happy couple. Excuse me.
Alcohol.
No, apple cider, Harold. You know, that's terrific stuff. That's brewed in the mountain stream. Bottled it myself.
See? My Aunt Elizabeth used to bottle fruit in season. She was a whiz with a vacuum seal.
Gee.
Well, I'd better be going. I'll see you later on today.
No, I'll go with you. I've got to get home myself. Lock up when you leave, will you, Harold?
Aye.
I don't believe this.
Jeremy.
To lose someone, then find them again.
You don't spoil it. Dad.
Knock off early. Get ready for the big celebration. Jeremy. Gail's obviously told you the news.
News?
The engagement. It'll be high time in the old town tonight. Yeah, Paul Robinson's a damn lucky man to get my daughter.
Who told you that?
Jim, of course. Yeah, Paul's not a bad bloke for a future in-law.
I must be a little thick. Will someone kindly explain this? You're engaged.
I'm sorry, Dad, you've got it wrong. Paul proposed, but I certainly haven't
He what? What do you mean I've got it wrong?
I think I should go and see Paul and straighten this out. Would you drive me? I'll explain things on the way.
How about explaining it to your own man first? Gail, I'm talking to you. What the hell's going on? Oh.
Alcohol, Mr. Bishop.
Apple cider, Mrs. Mangle. Fresh as a mountain stream. Bottled locally, you know.
Ah, well, that's a different story.
Little refrigeration to bring out the piquant nature of the beast, and we'll have a taste sensation.
Nan, I'm just going out for a little while, so I'll just hop in the shower, okay?
Will you be home for dinner?
Oh, probably not. Mike wants to go shopping for motorbikes, so we'll probably have a bite in town somewhere.
Motorbikes?
Yeah, exciting, isn't it?
Did you know about this?
First time she's mentioned it. Well, the boy is far more sensible than Shane Ramsay, I
But
suppose.
surely you've read the statistics. It's like playing Russian roulette out there for riders in their first year. The spinal injury units are overflowing with young people.
I hadn't thought.
Not to mention the crowd they're forced to mix with. The influences, the social pressures.
Heavens.
As for riding pillion, I would rather take my chances with a parachute over shark-infested waters. Still, it's not my business to try and influence your thinking.
Oh, it's as well you did, Mr. Bishop. Believe you me, I'll put a stop to it, and in double quick time, too.
Thanks, sir. I'll pick up the piece with this. Sure.
Well, I was just looking for you.
I want a word with you. Several, in fact.
Oh, okay, let's have dinner. We'll talk then.
You may not still be alive by dinner. I think we'll talk now.
Is there something wrong?
Oh, apparently we're engaged. Apparently we're the talk of Ramsay Street. Oh, exactly. What the hell have you been telling people?
I think we should go and discuss this in the office.
Fine, but you better have some damn good reasons, Paul. I'll sort this mess out and give you a call later, okay?
Give the creep what he deserves.
Well, Mr. Udigawa's an emotional guy. He was pleased that we were engaged. I just didn't expect him to broadcast it all over Aaron's.
How dare you? We had a hypothetical discussion, that's all. What gave you the right?
Easy, take
The blessed Paul Robinson just sails on straight ahead. To hell with what anyone else thinks or feels. Do you have any idea of the position this puts me in?
I was hoping you'd agree to it eventually.
Well, you've sure blown that, buddy boy. So I suggest you do some fast talking and stop this now before the snowball turns into an avalanche.
This hasn't got anything to do with Mr. Smoothie out there, has it? Well, I couldn't help noticing him skulking behind the steering wheel.
If you mean Jeremy...
Of course I mean Jeremy, Gale. Come on, I thought you were bright. Don't tell me you've let him get to you again.
Look, my private life is
far too special to be ruined by a user like him. Now, you said so yourself. Oh, Gale, just give yourself some time. Find out how you feel, at least. All I'm asking is for a few weeks. Just let Mr. Udigawa think that we're the best thing since raw fish. After that, when the deal's finalised, you can do whatever you want. And if you want to see a grown man beg, please, Gale, what do you say?
Just till the deal's completed?
That's all I ask, and I promise you won't regret it.
Oh, why not? Nothing else in my life makes sense at the moment. Why should this be any different?
Oh, this head of mine. It's a curse. It's an absolute curse.
Harold, you have a migraine. Lots of people get them.
Well, I was talking to that Rob Lewis. That's what brought it on.
Oh, for goodness sake, Harold, it was an apology, not a surrender of war. Move your feet.
You're mad at me, I can tell.
It's been a long day.
Ah, now you're being patronising.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Madge, if I've done something wrong, I wish you'd tell me.
You're just so picky.
Picky?
Yes, I mean, nothing's ever good enough for you. You can't leave well enough alone. You dredge and regurgitate.
Oh, Madge, please, it's almost dinner time.
There. That's it. Exactly. What you just did.
What?
I make a simple comment and you turn it into a major production. You're just so picky.
Well, I am horrified. I'm horrified. I'm quite at a loss what to say.
Hallelujah.
This isn't like you, Madge. I can only imagine that it's working at that hotel in that environment. Well, it's finally taking its toll.
Harold, for the umpteenth time, I enjoy my work. In fact, I am proud to call myself a barmaid. Now, I know it is not Meals on Wheels or the Ladies' Auxiliary or teaching Sunday school, but I happen to find it rewarding in other ways.
What's all the shouting about? I could hear you both halfway down the street.
There's nothing that concerns you, Charlene.
Must be the day people go crazy. You won't believe what's happened to my old school. The science wing's burnt down. That's the third school in 2 days.
My word, eh?
If the fire brigade hadn't got there in time, the whole place would have gone up in smoke. Amazing or what?
It is not a laughing matter, Charlene. That is taxpayers' money. And there could have been lives at stake, you know.
I didn't mean amazing funny. I just meant amazing. Gee, it is touchy.
Well, that is wonderful. First I'm picky, now I'm touchy. Anyone think I was auditioning for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Excuse me.
I think he's getting worse.
Yes.
And, of course, being Mac's guardian, you'd be as concerned as all of us. Motorbikes are lethal, not to mention those horrid gangs.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm a bit busy at the moment, Mrs. Mangle. I'm sure Mike will be very sensible about it. I mean, lots of people ride motorbikes at his age. I mean, well, I know I did.
You, Mr. Clarke?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a very big bike, but, well, it got me to tech, and that was the main thing.
With a leather jacket and a helmet and all that paraphernalia. You.
Well, it's not that ridiculous, is it? I mean, I wasn't always a bank manager.
Obviously. Oh, do give my regards to your wife. I hope at least that her blood pressure's under control.
I'll pass it on.
You, a bikie. Extraordinary.
Don't talk in riddles, girl. Are you or aren't you?
It's sort of difficult to explain.
What do you mean it's difficult? Look, If you're engaged to Paul Robertson, you say, Dad, I'm engaged to Paul Robertson. I would like to know, especially expect me to spring for the wedding.
Look, Dad, I know it's confusing, but I'm just asking you to bear with me.
Jeremy's involved in all this, isn't he? Don't lie, Gail, I know you too well.
Look, I thought you said you wouldn't interfere in my life anymore.
I care for you, love. I want to see you get yourself hurt again. One minute you're engaged, next minute you're not. You're up and down like a fiddler's elbow.
Okay, I am engaged to Paul. Satisfied? That's it. End of newsflash.
Then I can go and celebrate with the Robertsons like I planned.
If you want to.
And you won't change your mind. This is fair dinkum.
Guess so.
Go on, get yourself under the shower and doll yourself up. You can come and celebrate too.
Dad,
you know, that Paul Robinson's going places. You could have done himself a lot worse. Dad. Oh, I tell you what, not bad set of in-laws too. Well, come on, shake a leg.
I'm not coming to the Robinsons tonight. I can't. I'm having dinner with Jeremy.
Ah, Jane, just in time. Fancy a taste?
Sorry, Mr. Bishop, but Mike's waiting for me. Now, Nan, sometimes you just have to trust. Mike knows what he's doing, and so do I. So I'll see you later, okay?
Headstrong girl, that. Almost as stubborn as this bottle, eh? Ah, there we are. Now, this is what I call luxury. A night at home, away from the hurly-burly. Nothing to do but sit back, put our feet up, sip a nice cool drink, and watch a good documentary on television. There we are.
Thank you.
Now, where is it? Yeah. Oh, films on every channel. Oh, this one might be interesting. Easy Rider. I like a good Western, don't you?
G'day, Jim.
G'day, Des. Can I come in and put this lot down? They're Helen's way of looking after you.
Me? Daph's the one who's laid up in hospital.
Well, that's why Helen made you the casserole. And the flowers are from the garden to cheer the house up, and this is to cheer you up.
It looks pretty potent.
That's the general idea. Rob's home brew, guaranteed to move mountains or lift wallpaper. It's a bit too strong for me. I've got Rob coming round tonight. I think I might pace myself. The old bike, eh? What a beast.
Well, got me from A to B.
What was the engine capacity? 75cc, wasn't it?
Yeah, would you like a beer, mate? Oh, look, that's the door. I'll get it.
Now, Des, I don't want any complaints. It's not charity, it's a casserole. Ah!
We both had the same idea, Madge.
I'll freeze one. You can never have too many casseroles, I've always said. Oh, and thanks for taking Daph to Clive's surgery yesterday.
Oh, no trouble. Not that Harold was a great deal of help. You must have been worried sick.
Yeah, well, water under the bridge, eh? Daph's on the mend, and that's all that counts.
Yes, but he still shouldn't have gone pressing the panic button the way he did. Honestly, I don't know who's worse, him or Mrs. Mangle. Sometimes I think they deserve each other.
Oh, it's got real body. It's got, oh, what's the word? Teeth. Yes, it's got teeth.
Yes.
Oh, they don't make apple cider like that anymore. And unless I am very much mistaken, this is, Jonathan's. Like saying hello to an old friend, eh?
We had an apple tree once. Mother used to make hot apple pie.
Oh, my word.
Topped with fresh whipped cream and the most mouth-watering pastry.
Oh, glorious.
I shall make you one day.
Oh, yes, you must.
I still have the recipe.
Oh, please, will
I
you do?
shall.
Yes. Oh, it's lovely to know we can still enjoy the simple things of life, eh? Oh, it's a jungle out there.
Oh, yes.
Teeming with misery, desperation, loneliness. And yet we can rejoice in life's pleasures, like the humble glass of apple cider.
While others need alcohol.
It's tragic, isn't it?
It's a tool of the devil, you know. It's a malignancy on society.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, where's HB? You know, Harold baby. It's about so high. Wears glasses, looks like Mr. Sheen.
Did you come here to enjoy a good meal or ridicule Harold? Make up your mind.
Actually, I wanted to get out of the caravan for the night. Sue's cooking dinner for Henry. You know what they say about two's company.
I do wish you'd make more of an effort with Henry. He was only trying to do the right thing.
Are you kidding? He scared me half to death creeping up on the caravan in the middle of the night. How would you like it?
He was worried about you. I must admit, his methods were unorthodox, but his heart's in the right place. Oh, listen to me. Just described Harold, haven't I? It's probably why he behaved so appallingly. He was only trying to do the right thing too, defending my honour and all that.
Good old Sir Harold, hey? Yeah, I can see him now, galloping up on his white donkey.
And you know how badly he takes criticism.
Oh, Mum.
Oh, Charlene, everybody deserves a second chance sometimes. I'll pop over and see him after dinner. Poor man's probably miserable.
I look at Ramsay Street, and you know what I see. A kaleidoscope. It takes all kinds of people to make this world. And the young will always up and make their mistakes. But that is where we come in. Us. You and me. You cannot put an old
head on young
shoulders. Right.
They need us.
Exactly.
We're like lighthouse keepers to keep them from straying onto the rocks.
Especially in these stormy times.
Especially.
Navigate a true course. Steer them straight.
They'd be lost without us.
Smashed to pieces.
Smashed.
Oh, dear. Oh, do you think we should open the other one?
Well, it's very refreshing. I haven't felt quite so refreshed.
Splendid. To us, Nell.
And to all those who sail in us.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Yeah, that's right.
Funny goings on, if you ask me. Getting engaged to Paul Robinson and going out with your ex-husband.
Jeremy and I have got some things to discuss. Just because we're divorced doesn't mean we can't be civil to each other.
No, I've heard everything. You were going to toss him out of town 24 hours ago. Now you two are going out on the town.
Look, we're having a couple of drinks and a talk, that's all.
I reckon Paul would have something to say if he knew.
Paul does know.
And he's not bothered.
Of course not. We're three adult human beings, and Paul understands the situation perfectly.
I wish I did.
You don't have to. Okay. I won't be late.
In my day, people really enjoyed themselves. Nowadays, they're in such a rush.
Especially young people. Yeah, they all want everything yesterday. They're wishing their lives away, huh?
Or throwing them away. Like that young Mike, wanting a motorcycle.
Oh, very dangerous things.
And he expects Jane to ride on it.
Well, you must not let her. She'll get dirty.
Girls don't seem to care nowadays.
You know, my father used to wear white cotton gloves when he went to a dance. You save the girls' dresses from getting dirty, you know. I did it once. Got laughed out of the place.
I remember my debut. I looked quite beautiful. Some said ravishing.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Jane will never make her debut. They don't nowadays. It's such a pity. They can't even dance properly.
Oh, don't. I feel so ashamed.
Well, it's hardly your fault.
It's my generation that started civilization's decline because we introduced rock and roll to the world.
But not you, Mr. Bishop. You would have put up a good fight.
No, I wish I had. You see, this dancing that they... Well, it's not dancing, is it? Now, give me good old-fashioned ballroom any day. You know, the slow gracefulness of the modern waltz, the cheeky charm of the cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. I was a very good dancer, you know, Mrs. Mack. Very good. I never had any trouble getting a partner.
Mr. Bishop,
Oh.
why don't we put some old records on now?
What a good idea! May I, Mrs. Mangle?
Be my guest, Mr. Bishop.
Charlene! Charlene! Would you keep your eye on the dinner for a minute? I want to go and ask Harold if he'd like to join us.
Oh, Mum, do you have to? He's such a pain.
Charlene, I will not have you talking like that about him. I've been very unfair to him and I want to apologise.
Well, couldn't you do that tomorrow? He's going to put me right off my roast, staring at every bit of meat I put in my mouth while he eats his veggies.
Oh, don't exaggerate, Charlene. Harold never inflicts his vegetarian beliefs on anyone.
He's trying to force all his other beliefs on us.
Well, it's for your own good.
Mum, Harold's okay. Sometimes I really like him. But he's living in the dark ages.
Well, he may be a bit old-fashioned, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Old-fashioned? He's back with the ark.
Harold's good points far outweigh his bad, and the setting of that balance is what's known as compromise.
I don't see him doing any compromising.
Harold has principles, and the fact that they're not the same as yours and mine doesn't make them wrong.
Oh, I thought you were passing up Mum's roast for one of Sue's burnt offerings.
Yeah, so did I. She's gone over to Warren's to sort through the things he's minding for her.
Oh, she better not bring any more of her stuff back to the caravan.
I don't know why they couldn't have done it this afternoon while I was working.
Are you still ahead of Mabel with your ice cream sales?
You bet. I made a killing today. As soon as I heard about the fire at Charlene's old school, I shot round there. And there's nothing like cold ice cream while you watch a hot fire.
Henry, that's dreadful. I mean, making money out of other people's misfortune.
No, it's not. It's sound business sense.
I'm surprised you don't go and park outside the fire station and chase after the engines.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, did they catch the people that started it?
Nah, the police reckon it's the same mob that set fire to those other two schools. So.
Young hooligans. Don't you forget to keep an eye on the dinner, Charlene. I'm going to go and see Harold.
Don't let old sober sides get you down, Mum.
I feel as if it has a really good atmosphere to the thing.
Oh, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, Merrin. Merrin? Oh,
my legs feel like bits of chips.
No, mustn't stop tango. It's my favourite. Come on.
The tango.
Yes.
I love the tango.
Oh, lame.
Hello, Jane.
Oh, Mrs. Mitchell, I didn't hear you.
Well, I'm not surprised with that music. Is Mr. Bishop in?
I don't know. Obviously someone is.
Yes.
Sounds like Nan's having a party.
And...
Mr. Bishop!
No, not now! Oh!
Harold!
Oh, dear, what?
Oh, Jane!
Smash.
Dance with Mr. Bishop. I'm quite done in.
My pleasure, Miss Harris.
I'm not going to dance with you, Nan. What's going on?
They're drunk, Jane. They're absolutely blotto.
Mr. Bishop, did you hear what she said? She said we're drunk.
Oh, Madge, don't be ridiculous. Oh!
The two of them, drunk as lords, and after all the lectures I've had to sit through on the evils of drink.
Harold and Mrs. Mangle drunk.
It's kind of hard to picture. Mum, are you sure you didn't go to the wrong house?
Don't be silly, Henry. I know what I saw.
Henry, it's for you. It's not Sue.
You should have seen the pair of them, giggling like a pair of school kids and trying to dance to one of Mrs. Mangle's old records.
I've got to see this.
Oh, no, you don't, young lady. Now, this is no laughing matter. The number of times Harold has moralised at me. I mean, he's made me feel as though I was too free and easy, especially with the blokes from the waterhole. And there he was, as high as a kite and sprawling all over Mrs. Mangle.
You're kidding. You didn't tell us that bit.
Oh, that man has totally humiliated me.
Mum, cheer up. At least we know he's human.
But to think, I was worried about not appreciating him enough. I was about to go over there and apologise to him.
Now, Mum, sit down. I'll finish dinner.
Oh, no, I couldn't eat a thing.
I've got to duck out for a bit, Mum.
Oh, Henry, what about your dinner?
Well, I'll only be about an hour. Can you save mine?
Yes, I suppose I'll have to. Where are you going, anyway?
Out. It's no big deal, Mum. It's got something to do with work.
I only asked. He didn't have to bite my head off.
I'll let him go. And don't worry about Harold, okay? Why should we let them spoil our dinner?
Wasn't Madge Mitchell here? You'd better pour an extra cup, Jane, for Mrs. Mitchell. I know she's here somewhere.
Nan, Mrs. Mitchell's gone.
But
why don't you drink this?
I saw her and I heard her. She said we were drunk.
Yeah, I must admit, I do feel a little peculiar.
You and I never drink, Mr. Bishop.
Ah. And that is apple cider. Rob Lewis made it himself.
It smells pretty alcoholic to me.
You mean we are drunk?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
But don't worry, Mr. Bishop, no harm's done. You both look like you were having a wonderful time.
I am having a wonderful time. Why's the music stop?
This is appalling. Madge, what she must be thinking?
Well, I'm sure once you explain it's all a mistake.
It's not up to me to explain. It's that Rob Lewis.
Well, where are you going?
I'm going to confront the man. I'm going to demand satisfaction for this outrage. That's what I'm going to do.
Mr. Bishop, wait, wouldn't the morning be better?
Castanets.
Come on, Nan. How about I put you to bed now?
Is the party over?
Go on, you go.
Mate, what sort of loony game are you playing?
There's no game, I can assure you. Now, if you just stand still, I'll box your ears.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my head.
You've been on the terps.
I am slightly afflicted by alcohol, yes.
Congratulations, mate. You're a man at last. Look, you sit there and I'm going to get some beers. It'll take me a while to catch you up, though.
Not if you live to be 100 years.
Eh?
See, I am a gentleman, sir, while you are a bounder.
Now, just a minute.
No. You can't pull the rug over my eyes because you fool some of the people. Some people you fool.
Wait a minute, mate. You're not drunk. You're round the twist.
You tricked me into thinking that apple cider was it was all right, didn't you?
Oh, wait a minute. My home brew. Pinch a couple of bottles, did you?
You offered them to Jim. I naturally assumed the offer included me.
Well, it didn't. So wait your ass in future.
You wanted me to take them. You planned the whole thing, you did.
I got more to do with my time and try and make a human being out of you.
I refuse to remain in business with a man who tells lies.
Who are you calling a liar? Now, listen, mate. That cider was as pure as a driven snow when I started making it.
You're suggesting that I, or Mrs. Mangle, doctored it out?
Mrs. Mangle? She'd been drinking it too. What did I miss out on?
A good woman's reputation could have been ruined.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. That cider must have fermented in the bottle. Been there a good while.
Could it do that?
Of course it can. Yeah, well, I must warn Jim. In fact, tomorrow morning, I'll pour the rest down the sink.
Will you?
Yeah, first thing tomorrow. Come on. I think you should go home now and sleep it off.
Well, if you're prepared to do that...
Yeah, first thing in the morning. Now, come on. Off you go.
And
if
something every day. I never knew that, fermented in the bottle, you say?
Yes, fermented bottle.
Fermented in the bottle.
Come on.
It's amazing.
Now,
that.
round there, out the door. Yeah. That's the stuff. Off you go. Good night, Harold.
Good morning, Mr. Bishop. How are you feeling?
No. Not well, Jane. Not well at all. Evils of drink, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm sure a good breakfast will help. It's all ready.
I don't think I'll bother this morning, eh?
You always say it's the most important meal of the day.
Oh, I seem to have picked up some sort of virus. I feel dreadfully ill.
It's no virus, I'm afraid, Mrs. Mangle. Oh.
Have you got it too?
Yes, he has, and I'm not surprised after last night.
Last night? Whatever it is must affect the mind. I can't even remember last night.
Nan, you got drunk.
That's a very wicked thing to say, Jane. You know I never touch alcohol.
I'm afraid Jane is perfectly correct. You and I are suffering from hangovers.
But it's not possible. I do remember having some of that nice apple cider you brought home.
It would appear that nice apple cider was not as innocent as Rob Lewis claimed. He said it became alcoholic in the bottle. I'm not so sure.
He deliberately set out to intoxicate me.
Nan, I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, it can't be true. My good name, my very reputation, destroyed by that dreadful man.
Nan, come on, it's not that bad.
Oh.
It's even kind of funny when you think about it.
It's not in the least funny. I'm quite sure the rest of Ramsay Street will be having a laugh at my expense.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Mrs. Mangle. Jane, there's a rather urgent matter that I must attend to.
Imagine Mrs. Mangle being drunk.
I wish I'd been a fly on the wall.
She must be feeling dreadful this morning. Hey, look, you should have stopped Harold from taking that stuff home.
How? He stole those bottles. Hope he's suffering for it now.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he is. Hey, look, now we've got this place as room to store your cider at home. Keep it out of the garage and out of Harold's sight, or you'll cop a real lecture.
A sermon for the bishop, that'll be right. What the hell with him? It's my garage.
Was, you mean? Harold and Jim have got equal rights now.
Yeah, well, you were a bit late last night, weren't you? Thought you and Jeremy were just having a couple of drinks.
Yeah, well, there was a lot more to discuss than I thought. We continued on through dinner.
Well, I hope he's not getting any ideas. You're engaged to Paul now, remember?
Oh, well, how can I forget with you around? Paul and Jeremy know all about each other and the situation. Neither of them would appreciate your interference any more than I do.
Look, all right, keep your shirt on. I just hope you know what you're doing, that's all.
Morning, Mr. Lewis.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Good morning, Rob.
You interfering old woman. I told you I'd take care of that.
And I decided to ensure that it happened. And you needn't worry about the other 5 crates out the back. I've already seen to them. And stacked the empty bottles ready for the next collection.
What did your boss want you for last night?
Nothing important.
Oh, whatever it was, it took you long enough.
What's it matter, Mum? Just lay off.
Oh, Henry, I'm only trying to show my interest. Well, if it isn't the rager of Ramsay Street.
What you witnessed last night was none of my doing, Madge.
Oh, I suppose Mrs. Mangle laced your cocoa, did she?
That was very uncharitable of you. What happened was an unfortunate accident, if you can believe Rob Lewis.
What's he got to do with it?
He assured me that apple cider was non-alcoholic.
Oh, no, not Rob's home brew. Oh, Harold. Why do you think he'd bother making it if it didn't pack a punch?
It's not a laughing matter, Madge. I mean, the most dire consequences could have resulted.
Oh, I don't know. You seem to be having a wonderful time. I've never seen you so relaxed. I think you should do it more often.
You are acting very irresponsibly. I can only imagine it's your relief at discovering I am not a closet drinker.
Oh, there's a sobering thought.
I will return when you are acting more rationally.
Harold, I'm sorry.
How am I ever going to face Madge Mitchell again?
Mr. Bishop will explain. I bet that's what he's doing right now.
Mrs. Mitchell has a very nasty tongue. Between her and Rob Lewis, the story will be spread all round the neighbourhood. And Lassiter's, oh, how on earth am I going to go back to work with all of them laughing and pointing behind my back?
Nan, most people have a bit too much to drink sometime in their lives. I mean, it's not as if you did anything wrong.
If only I could remember last night. Jane, what were we doing when you came in?
Well,
Well, come on, you may as well tell me the worst.
Well, when Mrs. Mitchell and I came in, you were lying on the couch.
Oh, is that all?
Well, not quite. Mr. Bishop was on top of you, and you were both giggling like two squirrels.
No. How am I ever going to set foot outside this house again? Oh.
All gone. Best batch of cider I ever made, right down the plug-o.
It's probably the best place for it.
I spent a lot of time and money on those bottles.
If you hadn't lied to him about it in the first place, it would never have happened.
Oh, now, what's he doing here?
He is your partner, Dad.
I thought he'd take the rest of the day off. He must be feeling seedy enough.
Hello, Gail.
Hi, Harold.
That desk I ordered is in stock. They're delivering it this afternoon. See you later.
Bye.
Him and his desk.
Well, I suppose he'd like to have something to work at.
It's all very well for you. To spend all day with that old grouch dog in your footsteps. How did I ever end up with him as a partner?
Because you needed him. Oh, come on, admit it, Dad. He's doing a good job. He's got your paperwork sorted out and your accounts going out in time.
So what? Oh, he's got them out in the end.
then there's no use going on about it. Harold's here to stay, and so you'd better make the best of it. Thanks, Charlene.
No worries.
See ya.
How can anyone make the best of someone like Harold?
Oh, you can't.
What?
You can't make the best of Harold. You've just got to put up with him.
Is he getting to you too?
I reckon.
You know, I reckon you're doing a very good job detailing. I might move you on to the pumps when Stan's not here.
Oh, thanks. Hey, another 10 years, I might make it to the workshop.
Mrs. Mangle. I thought you'd still be tucked in bed.
Is your mother home?
Yes. She's not in a very good mood.
Who is it, Henry? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting to see you this morning. Hope your head isn't too bad.
It would be pointless to deny that I have felt better. Has Mr. Bishop visited you this morning?
Oh, yes, he's been here all right.
Oh, then he's explained all about that unfortunate incident. How we were the innocent victims of that dreadful Mr. Lewis.
Henry, get on with the dishes for me, would you? Yes, it seems a pity that Jane and I had to walk in and spoil your fun.
I was not having fun, and I'll thank you not to tell anybody that I was.
How odd. You're usually the first to spread everybody else's business around as widely as possible.
It would be difficult to speak of last night without mentioning Mr. Bishop. I'm sure you wouldn't want your fiancé's name associated with any sort of scandal.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Mangle. I wasn't planning to sell the story to the Erinsborough News, excuse me.
Mrs. Mitchell.
Yes?
Would your son Henry Frederick Mitchell be at home?
Yes, he is. Henry! What did you want to see him about, Constable?
Just a few questions.
Henry Mitchell.
Yes.
We'd like you to accompany us down to the station.
I haven't done anything.
There was a robbery last night at the ice cream depot. We're hoping you can help us with our inquiries.
Oh, I didn't do anything, I swear.
Oh, my condolences, Mrs. Mitchell. I'm afraid it was too much to expect that your son could stay out of trouble.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Scott, it's a bit early in the day for a sing-along. Any more of your music and I'm liable to regret having let you have the day off school.
Oh, come on, Scott, make yourself useful. Help us get things ready for Lucy.
Grant, I am. I'm writing a song to celebrate her great homecoming.
I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
It might be with a laugh. And Lucy's going to need a few of those if she's as cranky as she was on the phone the other day.
Oh, she would have forgotten all about that nonsense in 5 minutes. You know what kids are like, always have a bee in their bonnet about something.
Well, maybe I should have let her go to that exclusive ladies' college for a bit of good old-fashioned English discipline, if nothing else.
Jim, she needs to settle down for a bit. It's quite an adventure for a young girl to travel halfway across the world by herself.
This is my favourite.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, I can't wait to see her. Scott!
Scott, I'll do you a deal. You bring in the garbage bin, and I won't tap dance on your guitar.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
Leave it. I'll do it. Madge?
Thank you.
Madge? Madge, what is it?
The police just came and carted Henry away. They want to question him about a robbery at the ice cream depot last night.
Oh,
no. Joking.
There must be some mistake. He wouldn't get involved in anything like that again.
Have they charged him? You sure it's just for questioning?
Yes. Well, yes, I think so.
Don't worry. Look, all they'll do is establish where he was at the time of the robbery, and then they'll probably send him home with an apology.
Yes, but that's just the trouble. I don't know where he was. There was a phone call just before dinner, and he said he had to go out for a while.
Go out where?
He didn't tell me. But he didn't do it, you know. He promised me he'd stay out of trouble.
Madge, you said yourself that it's probably only for questioning. Let's not start panicking yet.
I'll ring Roy Collins. Roy's this desk sergeant at the local police station. I'm sure he'll tell us anything if he knows anything.
Thank you, Jim. No school today, Scott. Oh, Helen, I'm so sorry. I was so taken up with my own problems that I completely forgot that Lucy was coming home today. You must be terribly busy.
Nonsense, Madge. This is much more important.
Sergeant Collins, please.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Mitchell?
There you go, Princess. Has anyone ever told you how beautiful you look in the mornings?
Not lately. Silverton.
How's your dad this morning?
Oh, he's all right, I guess. A bit confused I went out to dinner with you.
Instead of drinking champagne with Paul, you mean? Yeah, funny about that.
Not to him it isn't. Dad thinks a lot of Paul.
What about you?
You already know my answer to that.
Okay, so he's been good to you. And you want to help him by impressing this Japanese guy. But don't you think this engagement thing's a bit deceitful?
I didn't have much choice. But I can live with it.
I can't.
What do you mean by that?
Remember the big lecture you gave me about openness and honesty? Making me swear I'd be faithful to you, no more games with the family finances. All that garbage about a new beginning.
It isn't garbage.
Isn't it? And why don't you call the whole thing off? The Japanese guy won't care. He'll still do the deal.
I can't.
You can't, or you won't. Look, Gail. You and I were always meant to be together. I know that now. But this is supposed to be fun. I want to be happy that we're together again. The only thing stopping me is you, Gail. You want to sneak around. Try and convince everyone that I don't matter to you. Well, it's working. You're convincing me, too.
Am I?
Gail. You used to be such a romantic.
Things may have changed, Jeremy, but not that. I'll tell you what. As soon as you've sold that rotten car, I'll sort Paul out, and we'll get away from this place.
Atta girl. I only wish it could be tomorrow, but poor old number 13 needs a lot of work doing to her before she's saleable.
Is there a problem?
She's like you, one of a kind. And she needs a lot of specialist attention, and good specialists don't come cheap. But don't worry, I'll find the money somehow. I will sell her soon, promise. I'm going to make you so comfortable you won't believe it.
Gail, you need it in reception. Now, come on, that conference party gets in here in less than an hour.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'll get straight over there. I'll talk to you later.
Hello, Paul. You look very spiffy this morning.
Well?
Well, Roy couldn't say too much because it's still under investigation. But apparently the security guards who discovered the robbery said it must have happened sometime between their rounds at 10 o'clock and at midnight. And since there was no sign of any forced entry, it must have been an inside job.
Well, then it could have been any one of the staff.
Yeah, but Henry's the only one with a criminal record.
But that doesn't make any difference. He wouldn't run the risk of going back to jail.
Of course not.
His life was a misery in there. If I hadn't paid off his gambling debts, heaven knows what might have happened to him.
Hey, maybe that's it. He lost heaps of money on that race we had. Somebody must be having him.
Scott.
I don't want to make things sound worse, Madge, but the reason that they suspect Henry is that he doesn't have an alibi. And he refuses to say where he was or who he was with.
Then he's in deep trouble.
On the other hand, it's not all bad. Roy said that they can't hold on to him for too much longer without formally charging him. And to do that, they need more evidence.
They won't find any. He didn't do it. He couldn't have.
I know, Madge, I know.
You looking for someone?
Yeah, you, actually. Got time for a chat?
Well, if you've got something worthwhile to discuss, I suppose I can spare 5 minutes. But only for Gail's sake.
Well, as your time is obviously so precious, I'll come straight to the point. I won't tolerate Gail being involved in this engagement farce.
I don't give a damn whether you tolerate it or not. It's up to Gail, not you. And your ancient history as far as she's concerned.
Not anymore. We had a very heartwarming reunion. It seems she prefers my company to yours, but then that doesn't come as any great surprise, does it?
I suppose we're all entitled to one weakness.
Oh, at least. You and I both have them. Mine is that I desperately need funds for poor old number 13.
Well, good luck looking.
Yours is that I control what Gail does, and you know it.
That's her problem. Her big problem.
It's yours, actually. You need Gail to impress your Japanese friend, Mr. Udagawa, is it?
Look, I can always tell him that Gail broke the engagement off. He'd understand.
Perhaps. They're very honourable people, the Japanese. They have a high regard for family and fair play.
Is that all?
No, I've just got a proposition to make.
Such as?
If you kindly agree to help me out with funds for my racing car, I probably won't tell Mr. Udagawa what a devious businessman you've been.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
I don't care what you'd call it. I'd call it blackmail. And so would the police. Now get out.
The police might be more interested in your dishonest business practices. The way I see it, we were just having a friendly chat about our problems.
You threatened me for money.
Oh, you misunderstood entirely. I was appalled at the way you were using my ex-wife, and I thought I should tell the nice Japanese man that he was being conned. As for the money, we just continued our discussions about the possibility of a sponsorship, that's all.
I want you out of the hotel by checkout time today. I'll have your bill made up immediately.
Well, that'll be the quickest service I've had in this dump.
Yeah, well, you won't have to worry anymore, will you? Because if you're as clever as you think you are, you won't show your face around here again.
I'll give my regards to Mr. Udagawa. That is, if I don't see him first.
Yeah, it's Paul Robinson here. Tell Gail Lewis I want to see her as soon as she's finished with that convention.
But they can't do that, can they? That's victimisation.
Well, Henry's not helping much. He flatly refuses to tell the police where he was at the time of the robbery.
He's probably got plenty of reasons why he can't say.
Oh, yes? Like what?
Well, I don't know, but I bet he has.
All I know is that if he told the truth, he'd be off the hook by now. He's obviously hiding something.
Mum, Henry didn't do it, no matter what the police think.
Are you sure he didn't say something that he knew that might explain it? Oh, come on, Charlene. Try and remember.
Maybe Sue knows. Henry's always talking to her.
Yes.
Well, I'll go and call her straight away.
Dad, you don't happen to know the number, do you?
Look it up under flight information, Scott.
Oh, yeah, right. But there's nothing worse than getting to an airport and waiting around because a plane's been delayed.
I didn't realise you were such a jet-setter, Scott.
Oh, yeah, I've been all over the place, actually. I've been to Manly Beach, and I've been to Erinsborough and Manly Beach. And Manly Beach and Erinsborough.
You ready to go?
Oh, Jim, perhaps I better not. I mean, as much as I'd like to see Lucy, I'm a bit worried about Madge.
Yeah, so am I.
I think I'll stay around here for a while in case she needs me.
Yeah, and she may well do the way things are shaping up for Henry. I hope he had nothing to do with that robbery. I don't think Madge could go through all that again.
Oh, rightio. Lucy's plane landed an hour earlier. You wouldn't read about it, would you?
We're 10 minutes late already.
Yeah, well, come on, let's go.
All right, let's see. If Madge needs anything, bail money or anything, just tell her to let me know.
Yes, I will. Drive carefully.
See you, Gran.
Bye.
You sure Rob didn't mind you taking time off?
No, he's really good about it. Said he knows what family problems are.
Heaven knows how. I don't think Gail's ever had a problem in her life. What about Harold? Does he know?
I've hardly seen him all morning.
Sue. Hi. Sorry to get around like this, Mrs. Mitchell. I couldn't stop thinking about Henry. I'm Charlene, right?
Yes, I know just how you feel.
Is there any news?
No. Mum's solicitor reckons they might charge him if he doesn't come up with an alibi soon.
Yeah, that's my fault a bit. Well, Henry would have been with me last night if I didn't go to Warren's place.
Hey, I know. I'll go to the police and tell them Henry was with me.
You'll do nothing of the kind, young lady.
Well, we can't sit round here whinging about it all day.
Do you think I want to have 2 children in jail? Lying to the police is a very serious crime.
But, Mum, he's innocent.
Be that as it may, Charlene, I expressly forbid it. Do you understand?
Yes.
I should be on my way. I only get an hour for lunch. I've got a few things to do.
Yes, of course, Sue. Thanks for calling in.
I'll see you, Anne. I still reckon I should go to the cops with an alibi.
I suppose I could go. Look, I don't believe he did it either.
What'll you tell him?
I don't know, just that we went to the movies or something.
Well, let me know how you go, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Sue, I won't forget this. Thanks.
Well, what's put that smile on your face all of a sudden?
Oh, Sue just told me a joke.
Why don't you tell me? I could use a bit of cheering up.
Oh, it was pretty crude, Mum. I've forgotten how it goes anyway.
Already?
Oh, what the heck. You'd find out in the end anyway. Sue's gone to the police to give Henry an alibi.
She's what?
Hey!
Hi, Warren. What are you doing here?
I'm just running a message for Dad. Do you need a lift somewhere?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Where to, Stinky Sue?
Police station, please.
How come?
Oh, Henry's in trouble. Oh, there was this robbery last night and the police think it was him. I'm just going to tell them that he was with me.
You're kidding.
Well, I have to help him somehow.
Yeah, but you can't do that. I mean, you might end up getting busted yourself. And that'll mean the end of the career at the Pacific Bank.
I'll be okay.
Wouldn't count on it. Never got away with anything at school. Well, not much.
I shouldn't be holding him anyway. He's not a thief.
You're just saying that because you're going out with him. The fact is he is a thief. I mean, he's still on parole for crying out loud.
But he's changed.
Says who? Look, did you know Henry before he went to jail? He probably seemed like a nice enough bloke back then, too.
I got your message. I thought you might need some help rearranging the roster, seeing Mrs. Mangle's off sick with a hangover. Did you hear how she and
I
Harold
didn't call
got
you
stuck
in here to
into-
gossip about Mrs. Mangle.
What's up with you? Is it because you saw me with Jeremy this morning?
Close. You really don't know, do you? Well, that's something, I suppose. You see, your not-so-ex-husband paid me a little visit earlier.
What did he want?
He tried to blackmail me.
What?
Oh, yeah, he backpedaled when I threatened to call the police, but it was a classic blackmail attempt as far as I was concerned. You see, he wanted me to pay him some money so he could fix his car, otherwise he'd go to Miss Dagmar and tell him everything.
He wouldn't do something like that. Jeremy's a frustrated racing car driver, not an extortionist.
Yeah, well, I've ordered him out of the hotel immediately. Gail, if it wasn't for you, I would have rung the police. Oh, can't you see what he's like? Why do you let him take you for such a fool?
Don't call me a fool, Paul.
Huh? I thought you were too smart to get caught again. He's playing you for an absolute sucker.
Look, that's enough. Let me tell you a thing or two. You don't own me, Paul. Nobody does.
Oh, except Jeremy.
And I'll do what I like when I like without your assistance. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, in case you've forgotten, we're supposed to appear close for the benefit of Mr. Udagawa, and I can't do that if we're arguing. So I strongly suggest that you stop interfering in my life. Or do you call that blackmail too?
Hello, Helen. It's me, Jim.
It's all right, Jim. You can come home. Lucy caught a taxi.
I can hardly hear you. We're having a great deal of trouble finding Lucy. Apparently she's been through customs all right, but no one's seen her since.
Jim, Lucy's at home.
Are you saying she's home?
Yes, she got a taxi.
Oh, great. All right, we'll see you soon.
I wouldn't hurry if I were you.
Thanks a lot, Sue. You're a real pal.
Look, Charlene, I'm really sorry, all right? I just couldn't lie to the police.
Well, don't blame her. I'm the one who talked her out of it.
Oh, thanks, Warren. What'd you have to go and do that for?
Because I didn't want to see Sue get busted, that's why.
Whatever Sue's reasons are, I'm very relieved that she didn't go through with it. Two wrongs don't make a right, they never have.
Telling the truth hasn't done Henry much good, has it?
I better get back to work.
Yeah, I should hit the right towel. See ya.
Sorry I let you down.
I'll bet. Oh, Mum, don't cry. We'll think of a way to help Henry.
I think the only way we can help Henry now is just to be here if he needs us. It's a bit late to do anything about the other mistakes I've made with him.
Mum, it's not your fault he keeps getting into trouble.
Isn't it? He didn't exactly have the ideal home life, did he? Oh, I know he was a bit of a tearaway, but lots of kids are. No, it was my fault, all right. Mine and your father's. If we'd been firmer with him...
Mum, you did everything you could for him. And he appreciates it, I know he does. Now, he loves you too much to let you down.
Does he? I'm beginning to have my doubts about that.
I'll have to remember to check the arrivals a bit earlier next time.
Might be a bad idea. Poor little thing must have been scared to death wandering around the airport on her own.
couldn't have been too bad. She was together enough to get herself through customs and catch a
I wish she'd waited, though. She must have realised he wouldn't leave her stranded there.
Well, that is Lucy. No patience at all.
I'll be busting her britches to get home and see us.
Well, at least she had the sense to catch a cab. I mean, she could have tried hitching a ride or something like that.
Hopefully she's old enough to know better than that. You should have seen what it was like at the airport. Total chaos. Any news about Henry?
No, not yet.
Oh, where's my
About
little
Lucy.
girl?
Now, before you say anything,
Lucy!
I want to tell you... Lucy, will you please listen to me for a minute?
What is it?
About Lucy.
Lucy?
Oh, g'day, Luce. Did you bring me back my tapes?
No, I didn't.
How's my little girl? Let me look at you. Oh, you've all grown up. I'm sorry about what happened to the airport, darling, but we weren't to know the plane was going to be early. Anyway, the main thing is you're home now, safe and sound.
Lucy.
I wish I wasn't here. I didn't want to come home, only you made me.
Just a minute, young lady. This is where you belong, at home with your family.
I don't. I hate Erinsborough and I hate you. You've ruined my whole life.
The only thing I have done is spoil you rotten. How many girls your age get to travel right round the world? Not many, I can tell you. And go to your room and think about that for a while. And don't come out till you realise you're behaving like an ungrateful little brat.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Well, what Rob didn't tell me, Mrs. Mangle did. She was passing by the garage and thought I ought to know.
Yes, you and the rest of the neighbourhood, no doubt. And as usual, she's got it wrong. Henry hasn't been arrested. He's been taken down to the station for questioning.
Well, that is tantamount to the same thing. He's obviously their prime suspect.
We don't know that, Harold. Charlene, you better get back to work. There's a limit to the amount of time we can expect Rob to give you off.
I'm not leaving till we find out what's happening to Henry. He's my brother. He might just need my help.
Charlene, I know you think I'm letting Henry down by doubting him, but... You see, I have lived through this situation so many times before. I want to believe him, but he does make it very difficult.
And after all, the police do not interrogate innocent citizens for no good reason.
They did this time. No, he's changed, and you know it. He's stuck with his job. He doesn't hang around with creeps anymore. His attitude's better. Everything about him's better. And he's not guilty.
Then why is he being so mysterious about where he went last night? You see? Do you blame me for doubting him? I can't bear the thought of him going back to jail.
No, Madge. If it happens, it happens. And if it does, there's absolutely nothing you could have done about it.
Well, if laid bets it wasn't possible, but she's turned into a bigger brat than Bradley.
She's been like that ever since she came home. I was hoping it was just jet lag.
Well, maybe Dad should send her by boat from now on with a one-way ticket.
How'd you go?
Moddam has locked herself in a room and refuses to talk to me. As for me, I'm about that far away from giving her a hiding she'll never forget.
Well, go on, Dad, do it.
Go easy on her, Jim. She's very disappointed about having to come home. She had her heart set on going to school in England. Now, she's been through a few changes in the past couple of months. You can't expect her to settle down at home without a murmur.
A murmur I could take, but that little lot's a bit too much.
Jim, she'll come round. All she needs is time to herself. She can't stand there forever. Even grown-ups like Lucy get hungry eventually.
Yeah, you're right. I probably am overreacting. It's just been a bit of a shock to the system, that's all. And if she was someone else's child, I'd take a very strong dislike to her.
Bad luck, Dad. She's all yours.
Ours.
You going back to work?
Yeah, I've got a couple of important appointments this over. You better start thinking about heading back to uni too, mate. Remember what Daphne said? No skipping classes to run the shop.
Yeah, I think Mary can run this place on her own, all right?
Yeah, she's good, isn't she?
Tell you what, Des, Daph seemed pretty relieved when you told your mum to go to the bowls tournament. You were getting a temporary in to run the shop, eh?
Tell you the truth, mate, I was relieved myself. Mum means well, but she usually scares half the customers away. See you tonight.
Oh, Des,
Could I come down to the bank later on and withdraw some money from the trust fund? I've seen this great bike and I want to get it before it goes.
I don't know, mate.
But Des, I can afford a bike, you know I can.
Mrs. Mangle made sense when she tackled me before. Made me think how dangerous a bike can be. You haven't even got your learner's permit yet.
But I'll get it. And if I learn properly, it's not going to be dangerous, is it?
I just want you to think it through carefully. I don't want you to get hurt. And Daphne would never talk to me again if you had an accident on a bike I encourage you to get.
I'll tell her that I twisted your arm. And who says I'm going to have an accident anyway?
Oh, Mr. Clarke, Mike. Oh, isn't it terrible? Although I suppose you already know.
What about you and Mr. Lewis's apple cider?
Whatever you've heard, it's a vicious lie. I'm talking about the Mitchell boy.
Henry?
Poor Mrs. Mitchell. It must be dreadful for her. Absolutely dreadful.
What happened?
Henry Mitchell was dragged away from his home this morning by the police. Something to do with a robbery at his place of employment.
What?
Oh, I sympathise, of course, but it's no surprise. After all, what can you expect from a family like that? Oh dear. I do feel decidedly queasy. Could I have a glass of water? Iced, not from the tap.
I'm going down to the police station. I'm going to find out what's going on if I have to beg them to tell me.
I'll come with you.
No, Harold, that's very kind of you, but there's no need.
No, nonsense, Madge. If the worst comes to the worst, you'll need my moral support.
And Henry will need mine. I'm coming too.
No, Charlene, you're going back to work. The police station's no place for you.
Yes, your mother's quite right. Never know what bad elements we might encounter down there.
Like Henry.
No, I didn't say that.
If that's what you meant. And no matter what you say, I'm going. Can't stop me.
All right. Anything for peace. Just give me a few minutes to tidy up. Henry may have made a bad impression on the police, but I'm damned if I'm going to.
You've got a nerve, you know. Trying to make out to Mum Henry's guilty.
I didn't say that. However, under the circumstances, I think it would be best if your mother is prepared.
What circumstances?
Henry appears to have made readjustments to his life, but we cannot forget his past, as much as we would like to.
How would you like it if everyone kept harping on about you and Mrs. Mangle getting drunk?
Oh.
What if every time you went to someone's place they made a big deal about hiding their alcohol just in case? How would you like that, Harold?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, then you stop picking on Henry.
Ready?
I am.
Right, let's go.
Henry! Oh! Did they catch the guy that did it? Did someone confess? How can they finally believe you?
Go easy, Lenny. At least let me catch my breath.
Oh, we were so worried about you, especially when you didn't have an alibi.
There's no way I could tell the cops where I was last night.
No, and why not?
Oh, Henry, for heaven's sake, surely your own family has a right to know where you were.
I was with Benny, one of the guys I met inside.
Oh, Henry, how could you?
Well, he's a mate. The one who rang up the other night. He said he just got out of the clink and was short of money.
How you could even consider associating with those types again. I really don't know.
Benny was good to me inside, Mum. He got me out of a lot of things I couldn't have handled by myself. What sort of a rat would I be if I couldn't even lend him a few bucks?
Why didn't you just tell the police that?
What? And go back inside? Mum, it's against my parole terms to consort with named criminals.
Could they really send you back to jail?
I sure could. So all I can do is sit tight and hope they catch the bloke who really did the job on the ice cream depot. And meanwhile, the cops have told me not to leave the state.
Well, you didn't do it, so they can't prove you did. I'm just glad you're home.
You and me both.
Can I get you anything else, Mrs. Mangle?
Oh, just another glass of water, Mike. Oh, and an aspirin, please. I seem to have developed a headache.
There's a lot of them going around.
Quite. Oh, look at this. Yet another school in the neighbourhood has been damaged by a fire. It's a disgrace that bands of young hooligans are allowed to cause such mayhem.
They're all just cretins, aren't they?
Oh, the youth of today. They're either tearing around on motorbikes, disturbing decent people, or they're stealing like that dreadful Henry Mitchell. Well, it's not as if I didn't warn everyone when he came out of jail, because heaven knows I tried.
You take that back about Henry.
My dear, I'm only stating the truth.
You are not. Henry didn't steal anything.
Well, being his sister, I can understand that you're misguidedly trying to cover up for him.
He's innocent. But you don't care about that, do you? Because you are a nasty old woman who spends all her time making up lies about people just for the fun of it.
How dare you?
Now, I'm warning you. One more word about Henry and I'll tell the whole world about you and Harold getting drunk last night.
Don't touch that in case Lucy does get hungry.
No way. If you wanted some lunch, you should have come when you called.
Don't speak with your mouth full, Scott. It puts everybody else off their lunch.
Okay, Dad. You know what makes me really mad? All that time I've wasted making up a welcome home song for her. To stuff it down her throat.
Well, instead of doing that, why don't you sing it to her?
Through her door.
Sing loud. It might get her out of a tantrum. Might even make her laugh.
Break her down with humour. Yeah, all right. I suppose it's worth a try, isn't it? All right.
Suddenly you're being very patient.
Yeah, well, don't count on me staying that way. You want to know the truth? I'm appalled by Lucy's behaviour. If I had known an overseas trip would do this to her, I would never have let her go.
I'd say it's more than the trip. There is also a little something called puberty.
She's just a little girl.
She's 12. And as much as we might dislike the idea, it won't be long before she's in that horror stretch between 13 and 19.
But can't we give her grow slow pills?
Afraid not. So be calm. She probably doesn't know why she's behaving this way any more than we do.
All right, but there's a limit. Whether she likes it or not, she is part of this family and she will live by the same ground rules as everybody else.
You can have her, Dad.
No luck?
Are you kidding? I got to the third line of the song and she said I should stop being so infantile.
Well, at least the vocabulary's improved.
It's time I handled this.
Jim.
Kid gloves, at least for the time being. Lucy, it's your dad. Come on, darling, this has gone on long enough. Time to come out and talk to us. Lucy, I'm not going to put up with this behaviour for very much longer. All right, young lady, I have to go to work now, so you've got a few hours to think about things. But I'm warning you, if you're not out of there by the time I get back, I'm going to put you over my knee and spank you, and that's a promise.
Talk about feed the man meat. This is great, Mum.
Thought you might need it after today.
I should get hauled off by the cops more often. You look a bit hungry, Harold. Try some proper food. Leave that veggie stuff for Dad.
Oh, perhaps when you get a bad heart due to your high cholesterol level, you'll think differently. In the meantime, I'd like to talk about something other than my diet.
No.
No, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I think there's only one thing for you to do, and that is tell the police the truth about where you were last night.
No. Even if they didn't come on to me about breaking parole, they wouldn't believe me.
Oh, they might.
Benny lives by himself in a bedsit. No one saw me arrive or leave. Besides, who'd take the word of a couple of ex-crims?
I just wish you'd thought of the consequences before you went to see him.
I don't care what the law says. It's not a crime to help a mate out of trouble.
It is when that mate is a criminal.
What the hell do you think I am? How do you think it would have been for me if everyone had dropped me like you reckon I should drop Benny?
That is hardly the same thing. Besides, there are agencies for people like this Benny. You could have directed him to one of those.
Oh, yeah. Well, they would have made him crawl for a few bucks. You can quit interrogating me. Thought I was through with all that when the cops let me go.
I hate to say this, Madge, but that boy is becoming very evasive.
It's Gran, darling. May I come in?
Yes, all right.
Want some help?
If you like.
Well, how about I start with this one?
Okay, it's mainly clothes that have to be washed.
Well, I think I can manage that. Oh, I would have thought you'd grown out of this by now.
I have.
And out of a lot of these other clothes as well, I imagine.
Some, but Ruth bought me some new things.
Oh, that was very nice of her.
Yes.
So I suppose there's no point in you and I going on a shopping spree.
Not really. Besides, the fashions here aren't as good as in London.
I see. And what about the grandmothers? Are they better over there too?
Of course not.
Then how about giving this one a big hug? Because she's been looking forward to getting one for a very long time.
Oh, Gran. Ooh. Diane's bedroom's 4 times longer and wider. It's beautiful, just like in a magazine.
Lucky girl.
And they had a proper dining room and a part-time cook and everything.
Diane said her cooking wasn't all that good, but satisfactory staff are difficult to find.
Really?
Oh, we had such fun, Gran. Diane's got a pony called Samantha, and she rides it in gymkhanas, and she let me ride it too. Oh, I can rise it to a trot now. She was going to teach me how to canter. I was going to show Bradley when he came over from Paris. I really wanted to see him again, and now I probably never will.
Of course you will, darling. I'm sure you will.
No, I won't, and it's all Dad's fault. Ruth wanted me to stay. She said she did. So why did Dad make me come back?
Because he missed you, and because he loves you.
No, he doesn't. He would have let me stay if he did.
Oh, darling, your father loves you more than anything else in the world. And he's hurting very much right now. So don't you think it's about time you forgave him?
But he's ruined my whole life, Gran. I can't.
Oh.
You're such a slag, Sue.
What did I do?
Nothing, that's what. I come home from work, all I want to do is lie down, have a bit of peace and quiet. But I can't because the van stinks of burnt fat because you didn't bother to tidy up after your breakfast this morning.
I was running late.
Well, it's not my fault. There, you can do that. Don't see why I should.
Hey, what's with the bad mood, Charlie?
Who says I'm in a bad mood? What are you doing here anyway?
He gave me a lift home from work.
You've got a nerve, Warren. First you talk Sue out of giving Henry an alibi, now you're trying to muscle in on his girlfriend.
Look, if Sue had lied to the police, she could have been in all sorts of trouble. And if Henry was a halfway decent bloke, he wouldn't have let her do it either.
You're turning into a real wimp, you know that? Maybe you two should get together. You've got heaps in common.
It's not going to be much fun staying in there tonight.
Well, she'll cool down. Do you feel like going for a drive until she does?
Thanks. Much more fun than facing what's in there. You know, I think the real reason she's carrying on is because she's jealous that you've got Keane on me. You have, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so.
Feeling better?
A bit.
You look lovely in that dress. Did Ruth buy it?
Yes, I'll show you some of the others if you want.
Yes, I'd like to see them.
We got this at Harrods. Diane gets nearly all her clothes there.
Very nice.
And I bought this at Portobello Road.
Ah, that's beautiful. Did you get anything in Carnaby Street?
Oh, no. Only tourist shop there. It's really tacky. Did you really like the presents I sent you?
Oh, yes, we love them. You should have seen Paul's face when he got his tin of escargot.
It seemed like the sort of thing he'd like.
It was. He wouldn't share them with anyone, not that we wanted any. What's that?
It's a book about the royal family. It was going to be a present for Dad.
Well, I don't see why it still can't be. I mean, you could give it to him along with a short note of apology. I know it'll make him very happy. Oh, come on, Lucy. It can't be as bad as all that.
It's not that I'm not pleased to see you. I just wish we didn't live in Erinsborough.
And what's wrong with Erinsborough?
It's dull and boring, especially when you've lived in London and Paris.
Nevertheless, this is where your home is.
Doesn't feel like it.
Well, it's up to you, Lucy. It'll be home again when you let it be. Until then, you're going to be a very unhappy girl.
I can't help it, Gran.
Of course you can. And I think it's high time you made the effort.
Hi. Oh, don't come in. Place the kids tonight, thanks to Sue.
She home yet?
No, she was, but she's gone off somewhere with Warren.
Oh. Mum said she was all set to go to the police to help get me off the hook. Just wanted to come and say thanks.
Well, she was, but Warren talked her out of it.
Good. Well, it's bad enough me being in trouble without Sue getting involved. She's been seeing a lot of Warren lately, hasn't she?
Yeah. I still don't like her very much. And she's not good enough for you, that's for sure. But, well, she hasn't got the right to be chasing after Warren when she's supposed to be your girlfriend.
Doesn't matter, I don't care.
I don't know if there's anything going on between them, but... Oh, well, if there is, they can have each other, right?
Yeah.
This is my home. You can't just come in here and search it. Oh, well, your search warrant or whatever it's called.
We haven't got one yet.
Then you can't come in.
Look, I'll have a warrant in 24 hours. Why not make it easier for all of us and let us come in now?
No.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
Of course I haven't.
Madge, they'll be coming back sooner or later anyway, so why not get it over and done with now?
Harold, I don't know.
Will this take very long?
Shouldn't do.
Madge?
Oh, all right then.
Where are the bedrooms?
Oh, through there.
Harold, this is dreadful. They'll go through all my private papers, my underwear, everything. It's just so humiliating.
No, it'll be over soon.
What's the cop car doing out front?
We were hoping you could answer that.
What?
The police are searching the house now. I assume they're looking for the stolen money. Henry, how could you do this to me?
I didn't, Mum. I've already told you that. You don't believe me, do you?